The animal kingdom has its own hierarchies that dictate the predator and its prey. For example, it's an established fact that lions eat gazelles and whatnot, and crocodiles eat, well, just about everything. Except electric eels that can literally shock crocs, but sometimes the prey comes out on top when they make miraculous exits and defeat their predator. Today we're going to show you 40 of the luckiest animals that escape miraculously. Stick around to the end to see a cat escape a dog by surfing across a pool. Zebra miraculously escapes. The zebra just walks right over the alligator as if it was a carpet laid out in front of it. The alligator is pissed, of course, and tries to snap back, but it's too late, and the zebra's won this round. You'd think that the zebra, being so low on the food chain and all, would have some respect for the alligator, who's one of the most feared, strongest, and terrifying predators out there. Even lions try to steer clear of these guys. Pigeon has a lucky escape. This pigeon was just perched on the edge of some pool, chilling by itself. Out of nowhere, a cat jumps at it and grabs it, but doesn't manage to really grab the pigeon, and the bird makes a clean exit. Seal escapes bear attack. These guys were out fishing when they noticed that a bear nearby had caught a baby seal. The seal probably had no hope left, but it makes a surprising getaway. As they neared the bear got scared and ran off and let the seal go, who then went back into the water. Whew, that was a close one. The seal was really lucky that these guys were around and had such perfect timing. A few seconds later, and it would have been the end of that. Cheetah escapes crocodile. This cheetah had no idea that under the water was a crocodile, waiting, hidden by its expert camouflage. But then it strikes, and the cheetah, being known for its speed, runs off. We must say that was a fantastic jump. The cheetah definitely one-upped the crocodile here. Maybe it'll get its revenge sometime, but for today, the cheetah is the victor. Lion defeated by bird. Dang, no matter how hard this lion tries, it just can't seem to get its claws into this bird, who is just too fast every single time. Don't worry, sweetie, you'll get it next time. Seal jumps on boat to escape killer whale. This baby seal had nowhere to go, so it jumped onto their boat. Then we see the orca swimming away in the distance, knowing its prey has been lost to it, for the time being at least. Lion fails to catch gazelle. This gazelle was drinking water when a lion thought it'd be an easy target and went for it. But as soon as it did, the gazelle ran the other way, lightning fast. Monkey gets into dog's territory, almost gets killed. Dogs are just about the cutest creatures to grace God's green earth, but oh man, you really don't want to get on their bad side. Just ask these poor monkeys who made that unfortunate mistake. Poor thing barely gets away with its life. If you look closely though, you can see that the monkey's arm wasn't exactly in tip-top condition, and that definitely put it at a disadvantage. Nature's cruel, but at the end of the day, there's little any of us can do about it. Thoughts and prayers to this monkey though. Bird makes a lucky escape. The stork is just minding its own business, ambling around the field and, oh no, wait, there's a cheetah! It swoops, it attacks, it grabs the poor bird. There's no way the stork is gonna make it out of this one alive. But it does, miraculously. This cat's gonna have to find its dinner somewhere else. Almost eaten by shark. Here we see a salamander fish swimming in the water, just doing its thing. And then, oh snap! Shark attacks out of thin air and nearly eats it. The shark attacks so fast that we can't even see exactly what happened at first. And only when the camera moves to the other side, we notice the salamander still swimming. Probably scared as all get out, but hey, still alive and not turned into shark food. Squirrel almost gets eaten. This squirrel very nearly gets grabbed and turned into a snack by a nearby hawk who notices it and thought it'd try to prey on it. Yeah, well, not today. Today the squirrel gets to live. Hippos save wildebeest from crocodiles. Hippos are the real kings of the swamp, not crocodiles. They're kind of like neighbors who are always trying to one-up the other one. Even fully grown lions don't try their luck going head-to-head with them. Here they saved this wildebeest, but whether it was from one of the goodness of their hearts or just to spite the crocodiles, we'll never know. Terrified lion. We can definitely say that none of us has ever seen a lion nearly as scared as this one as he slowly progresses towards the waiting crocodile. After all, why would a lion ever be scared? Probably because of an alligator. We would too, because lion or not, crocodiles are terrifying and would be hard to go up against, even for the king of the jungle. Fortunately for him, the crocodile chose not to attack and decided to sit this one out, probably thinking to itself that this one's not even a worthy opponent. Sad turtle. Wow, that turtle must be an absolute mouthful. The turtle is probably regretting the moments that led up to this one. You can see the poor thing flailing its arms around in futile motion while stuck there. Little guy's pretty slippery though, and maneuvers itself out of literally being trapped between the crocodile's teeth. He speeds away and out of there pretty fast. Impressive for a turtle. Seal escapes from killer whales. The seal apparently had no clue that there are killer whales so close to it, hiding in the water. Thankfully, they turn away and go somewhere else. Thirsty deer. This deer couldn't have had a closer call. It'll probably never be mentally okay while drinking water ever again. It's a hard knock life indeed for this poor sucker. Risking having a crocodile rip your face into shreds every time you get thirsty and go for a sip of water. But you can see that the deer isn't a sitting duck either. His ears were up and it was ready for some disaster to strike. It ran off so fast you almost couldn't see it. Coyote bites dog, escapes. This coyote kicks the dog and then for some reason runs off mischievously, obviously scared of the repercussions of its act. Who knew animals had a sense of humor too? It's almost like the coyote's friends dared it to mess with the dog for no reason other than entertainment. The dog isn't confused though. It reacts instantly and chases the coyote as it makes a run for it. Mother boar saves baby from cheetah. When you think of a showdown between a boar and a cheetah, you probably wouldn't think of a boar as being the winner. This boar isn't scared. Just look at it. It throws the cheetah like a volleyball. It's not every day you see a cheetah being defeated this badly. It's lucky the warthog decided to let it go and didn't do any more damage. Bulldog kicks out two bears. These bears may have had the upper hand for now, having cornered the dog 2 against 1, and yet that still didn't stop them from being totally defeated. To be fair, it was a 20-pound bulldog, a menacing-looking dog. Bulldogs are absolutely vicious, and these bears are lucky they made it out alive. Mama giraffe defends a baby from lions. Here's another giraffe who's not afraid to fight off a lion. When it comes to your kids, logic obviously flies out the window, and you do what you gotta do. Python versus leopard. The scariest thing about pythons has got to be their insanely big size. If you've ever seen one, you'd know how massive these predators are. But this leopard doesn't care about any of that and challenges it, even though it really thought it was going to come out on top. But the leopard barely manages to get itself out of there alive. The only thing that really saved this pompous cat was its speed. Rabbit mama saves kids from snake. This rabbit is angry. Rabbits are usually so cute and fluffy, you'd never expect one to get this mad. Even when a snake shows up and tries to mess with her babies and then casually slithers away, defeated, it gets dragged back even for more punishment. Yeah, don't mess with anyone's kids when they're around. Clueless chicken. So, does that chicken know that it's standing on one of the deadliest predators in the animal kingdom? Somehow it makes it out of there alive, too. The croc made a half-hearted effort to scare it when it was away and just kind of let it go. Impala runs across river to escape. These impalas were caught by surprise when a pack of wild dogs showed up, and hungry, and quickly ran across to the other side to get away from them. Cat tries to eat octopus. This cat thought that the octopus was an easy meal and decided to put the whole thing in its mouth. Little did it know that the octopus wasn't exactly defenseless, and it used its tentacles to stick itself to the cat and almost suffocate it. Well, she was kind of asking for it, going around poking her nose where it doesn't belong. Wildebeest luckily escapes. This wildebeest noticed a little late that it was being followed by a lion, but still not too late, and outran the lion, and unfortunately lived to see another day and not get turned into catnip. Chicken escape. Okay, now whoever threw the poor defenseless chicken in there was just being cruel. It was defenseless, done for, but the chicken wasn't to be underestimated and outran them all. Cheetah escapes. Dang, we wish we had some backstory to this one. That lion looks so angry, it even climbed all the way up a pretty tall tree just to get to the cheetah. But then it breaks and both of them come crashing down. And the cheetah, famous for its speed, used it to make a getaway. The lion looks like it would have torn that cheetah to shreds if it hadn't been so fast and escaped. Deer escape. This deer was done as soon as that leopard got its paws around it. Yeah, it's done for. But no, wait, the deer's back, straight from the savage grip of literal death. Victory is his today. There is life yet in this defenseless animal. We love to see an underdog come out on top. This deer is probably going to brag about this one forever. Stupid duck. This duck is just quacking and walking around, clueless about just how dangerous crocodiles really are. But then one snaps and it realizes, oh no, I'm in danger. Then it quacks even louder, as if that'll solve anything, and runs the other way. Fortunately, the crocodiles weren't too hungry. Lucky zebra. This lion is hiding, biding its time in stealth mode for some prey to appear, and it does. An unsuspecting zebra. It's almost too late by the time the zebra notices him and makes a dash. The lion even got its grips on the zebra's behind, but it wasn't enough, and the zebra kicks him off and runs away. Wow, how utterly embarrassing for the lion. Buffalo escapes lion. Not only does this buffalo refuse to be hunted down today, it even lashes out and strikes back at the lion so badly you almost kind of feel sorry for them, as if they weren't the ones who started this whole thing. Look at it, tossing the big cat around like that. No, it's probably nothing, just another day in the life. Defeated tiger. You gotta admit, the tiger looks absolutely majestic while running. This deer is also running for its life. The tiger wants to eat it. But not today. Today the deer will outrun the tiger and live another day. Monkey escapes crocodiles. This monkey wants to live and not get eaten by the dozens of hungry crocodiles in the water right below it. Baboons save impala. Here we see a predator with some dead prey. Oh, now some baboons are here too, and the leopard leaves. But it looks like it's too late, and the poor impala is already dead. No, wait, it's alive! It was just playing dead. And the day was officially saved by these baboons. 3 cheetahs versus 1 antelope. 3 cheetahs all chased down one poor antelope. You think there's definitely not a chance in any way that this poor guy's gonna make it. But miracles do happen sometimes. Look at that kick though. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Hippo escapes from hyenas. Hyenas are actually excellent predators, to the misfortune of this hippo who was turned into their next target. Even though the hippo was much slower, it got away into the water and escaped them. Turkey dodges eagle. The turkey moved away at the exact second the eagle swooped in and reached it, much like what happened in this scene. Guess you'll have to wait until Thanksgiving, buddy. Tigers vs. duck. 4 of the deadliest predators on Earth versus 1 duck. Who would win? Well, in this case, it was the duck. The duck will always be remembered for its cleverness. It's like watching 4 big cats play a round of whack-a-mole. As soon as they get near, the duck disappears underwater. It knows how to use its strengths well. Cat makes amazing exit. This cat and dog were having a chase, and then they come across a pool with a floating thingy on it that the cat steps on, and then the cat very easily surfs to the other side. It's almost too perfect. It looks scripted. The cat even looks back as if to taunt the dog. Like, dang, right? Yeah, I did that, and there's nothing you can do about it. Wildebeest escapes crocodile. Being a wildebeest means your life is destined to be tough. You're neither safe in the grasslands nor at the watering hole. But for one wildebeest at the Kruger National Park in South Africa, it was its lucky day. The wildebeest was among the herd that was quenching their thirst at the watering hole. Unbeknown to them, there were 2 crocodiles underwater waiting to pounce on either one of them. It was only a matter of seconds when a crocodile unleashed an ambush attack and snagged one of the wildebeests. Another crocodile joined in and they both began dragging the wildebeest into the water. Escaping from the jaws of a crocodile is almost impossible, but escaping the jaws of 2 crocodiles takes a miracle. And that's exactly what happened here. The hippo came to the rescue of the wildebeest. But in all honesty, the hippos probably didn't like the fact that the animals were invading their territory and disturbing their peace. At least the wildebeest got to live. Not for long, but at least it got a second chance. Gazelle escapes lioness. As a gazelle, being on the lookout is one of the most important keys of ensuring survival. When this gazelle approaches the watering hole, it had to first ensure that the coast was clear before drinking water. Here's why. No sooner had the gazelle started drinking water than a lioness came speeding after it. But this clever gazelle saw it in the nick of time and made a life-saving decision by duping the lion into thinking it was running away in the same direction, only to change direction almost immediately. Poor lioness was moving too fast to even notice that the gazelle was not moving in her direction. All that was left at the scene was a cloud of dust. Gazelle escapes cheetah and hyena. Still on clever gazelles, the gazelle in this footage chose a very risky approach. The gazelle had been caught by a cheetah, and before that cheetah could maul it to death, a hyena approached. This hyena was not willing to clean up after the cheetah. Instead, it decided to scare away the cheetah and steal its prey. While the two were having their back and forth, the gazelle got up quickly and fled, never to be seen again. Cow escapes slaughter. Where wild animals in the wild flee the paws of their predator, the domestic ones flee from knives and stun guns. A 1-year-old steer named Freddie was among the herd that was facing the butcher at a slaughterhouse in New York. Freddie was being led by workers to a pen where he was to await his turn. Knowing what was ahead of him, Freddie saw a chance to escape and he took it. He ended up in the city streets where he was still able to evade capture by the animal control officers and police officers. After a short while, he was caught and scheduled for slaughter the next day. However, compassionate rescuers did not want to let that happen. Freddie eventually ended up in a sanctuary in New Jersey. What a happy ending! Alright, comment down below and let us know which of these animal escapes you found the coolest. But before you go, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Forever Green. Thanks for watching, and until next time.